Shalom, Kala, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Much honors and respects to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, rightfully dividing word of truth. You do that to your precepts. I say Shalom. Back for another quick four-part lesson. Well, this is going to be titled News and Prophecy, various topics, and we're going to start here with a video from Davos, Switzerland, the World Economic Forum. So without further ado, let's play the clip.
The most powerful people in the world are meeting in Davos, Switzerland this week for what they call the World Economic Forum, where they cook up crazy ideas to get rich, make our lives miserable. Let's check in to see how today went, shall we?
Why should I? Why should I?
All right, I believe you people get the point. All right, give me a minute. This is Isaiah 47, all right, and 12. Stand now with thy enchantments and with thy multitude of sorceries, okay, because what you're witnessing is witchcraft, okay, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. And again, this is talking about Esau, Edom, okay, the Edomites, the so-called white man, okay, and we're going to jump up to the top and read it back, calm down, but I wanted to take you directly after watching the video right to, the precept that comes to mind, right? So, again, stand now with thy enchantments, all right, with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Verse 13, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. And remember, they're the ones with the secret councils, right? Council on Foreign Relations, Bilderbergs, United Nations, their summits. The World Economic Forum is an extension of the Club of Rome, okay? Again, these people are just all front people, like your President Biden or whoever sits in that chair of being CEO of the Corporation America, your congressman. They're just puppets, all right? Just frontmen for the bankers, okay? The international banking families, Amalek, the Amalekites, or they want to call themselves Zionists, or they want to call themselves Luciferian, Satanists, whatever the hell they want to call themselves. It really doesn't matter. But you're talking about the same people. The international banking families, the one who owned your Federal Reserve, which is a private bank. Okay, people? I believe you people should get the point, okay? It's high time to awaken out of sleep, okay? Thou art weary in thy multitudes of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers and stargazers, all right, your monthly procrastinator. Again, this is talking about their pseudoscience, okay? Their pseudoscience, all right? Give me a minute. Let me tell you about that. 2 Thessalonians 2:9, okay? Even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan. I repeat, even him who would be what? The mystery of iniquity, okay? Which would be the Edomites, okay? That's how they were known going back to the Roman Empire. The mystery of iniquity does already work, what you read up here, Okay, see what it says here? For the mystery of iniquity does already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Again, and the Lord had to let them what he created them to do and to be in order to fulfill prophecy. Because that's the wicked. That's the left-hand side of the Lord. Okay? And I just explained who they are. This whole chapter brings that stuff out. It's exposed here, people. Okay? I'm not going to start from the top. Let me start at verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed. That's Esau Edom, the white man, the so-called white man. He decided to call himself that in 1681, put it into law. And that was in order to hide himself, as well as bring confusion among the other people. All right, so he came out with these crayon colors. He decided to call himself white. And of course, you already know he demonizes the Israelites. You know, again, it would be a proverb and a byword, all right? So he calls you black, African-American, spick, you know, Latino, greaser, Indian, savages, okay? So on and so forth, people, okay? I believe you people get the drift, all right? This is a veil, a covering cast that was put over all people and nations. As you read in, we'll come back to this, all right? Let's see here. As you read in, what is it, Isaiah 25 and 7, all right? All right, Isaiah 25 and 7, he shall destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast, right? That was placed over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. So you see, a covering cast of veil was placed over all people and nations. Okay, you know, like he's the Edomite. That's his biblical nationality, but he called himself after the lands that he conquered. You know, called himself the Romans. Before that, the Greeks. He was put down for 1,000 years as a fulfillment of prophecy after the Western Roman Empire fell, and then, of course, he would have to come back into power after the 1,000 years. You read about this in Revelations, the 20th chapter. All right, people, everything is here in the scriptures, okay? But again, you know, you'd have to have been called in, spiritual discernment. Listen, we'll be right back with parts 2, 3, and 4. Shalom.